Okay, what's this?
Hmm.
Can you say chicken stock? Chicken stock. And this is a pan, a cast iron pan with a little bit of bacon fat in it. What are we going to make today? Woo! Don't forget to do the chicken wing, chicken wing, chicken wing. Yeah. Can you say risotto? Oh, bless you. Can you say risotto? Risotto. We're going to make some risotto today. It's super easy to make risotto. You just need a little patience. We have some butternut squash hanging out. We have some bacon. We have some sage. We have some pumpkin seeds. We have all kinds of fun stuff. So we're going to make a risotto today on Cooking with Clive. You ready? Say, let's go.
Hot pan.
Hot pan. Let's go. Okay, so making risotto, it's not complicated. It just takes a little bit of time. Okay? 1, 2. Okay, which we have. So we're going to make some risotto. So risotto is pretty standard. It's something you make with rice. It's a rice dish, but you got to make it with a short grain rice. Short and plump rice called arborio rice is probably the best rice to make it with. Right? Here, look, Ambrose. Look at this rice. Huh? Does this rice look like normal rice? Huh? Arborio rice. It's short and it's plump. It's full of starch. And the starch is what helps make that risotto nice and creamy. Here's some rice. Okay? Nice and creamy. So, the first thing we're going to do is we have our pan here. We have some bacon fat in it. We're using bacon in this. And we cooked off some bacon. We had some bacon for breakfast. And I never like to throw out my bacon fat. It's always so good. Okay? So Ambrose is going to put some onion in this bacon fat. Okay? We're going to start getting our onion going here. Okay? I never throw out bacon fat. Save that bacon fat. You can use it to cook amazing things. It's such a flavorful ingredient. Okay? So we're going to put our onion in here. Okay? Just about a quarter of an onion or so. Okay? We're going to start that cooking up. Get that all coated down. And we have our chicken stock warming up here. So the basis of risotto is you just sort of get your aromatics in there, your onion, your garlic. We don't have any garlic, I wish. In there, start that cooking down. Then you're going to add your rice in. Then we just slowly add the stock, little by little. And you're stirring the risotto. Not constantly stirring it, but you're stirring it every once in a while. We want that rice to rub against each other, right? If it rubs against each other, it releases its starch. Okay, and that's what helps make risotto creamy and delicious. Okay, but we just add a little bit at a time. So look, we have our onion in here cooking up. You can hear that starting to sing to us, saying we're getting all cooked and yummy, and we're gonna be delicious. Yeah. Is that a good song? Hey, can you hit your drill? Okay. So butternut squash. So I just took a butternut squash we had and cut it up into sort of bite-sized pieces. And I'm just gonna put some butternut squash in there. Save some for Mummy's risotto later. Okay. Oh, for Ambrose's risotto later. Okay. And then we're just going to cook this up. Get it all coated. Okay. Get it all coated with that yummy bacon fat. Oh, man, oh man. Bacon fat is awesome. Are you eating that raw butternut squash? How's that? Good? Okay. So it's pretty simple. So this is in here cooking away. I'm going to actually give this a few minutes to sort of cook to get that butternut squash sort of about halfway cooked. And then we're going to start adding our rice and get this risotto working. Okay, so our butternut squash has been cooking for a few minutes. Everything's nice and coated in this lovely bacon fat. So I'm just going to take our rice. We have 1 cup of arborio rice. And I'm going to put that in there. Okay. Just dump the raw rice right in and just work it around so it all gets coated with that bacon fat again. Okay, get everything cooking. Right? So we're just working this around. Okay, so we got our bacon fat, our onion, our butternut squash, and our arborio rice in here. Okay, so this is all looking good. I don't want to really toast the rice up much. Some people toast it up. You do what you think is cool. And then we just have some warm chicken stock off to the side. You can see that steaming. It's warm. We want that to be warm. If you start dumping cold chicken stock in here, everything's going to seize up, and it's going to get gummy, and it's not going to be nice. Okay? So now we're going to take this chicken stock, sort of half a cup at a time, add it in here, and just keep working this around until it's absorbed, and then we're going to add another little half a cup of stock. We're not going to move it around constantly. We want it to sort of sit and bubble, but every once in a while we're going to stir it because we want that rice to rub against each other and release its starch. All right, let's do it. Are you ready? Say, let's go.
Let's go.
All right. Okay, so here we go. We're going to take about half a cup of stock at a time. We're going to pour it in, and then we're just going to work it around. And when that's absorbed by the rice, we're going to add some more stock, okay? So just little by little. Add that stock in. Get it massaging around. Ooh, you don't like that sound? You don't like that beautiful sound? We turned our pan down, okay? So I'm just working this around, okay? Letting it hang out for a few minutes. Just give it an initial little work around. Rub that rice together. Get that rice rubbing together to release that starch, okay? Okay, so this stock is pretty much gone. So we're going to add a little bit more. And that's the process. Okay, just add a little bit of stock at a time. Work it around till it gets absorbed. And then continue to do that until your rice is just creamy and beautiful and cooked. Okay, so the liquid we had in there is starting to get absorbed pretty good. Okay, you can see as I move the spoon through it, there's not much liquid there. Okay, so we're going to take our stock, okay, about half a cup's worth. We're going to pour it right in here. Okay, and then we're just going to keep stirring this around until that starts to absorb. And then when that's back to being all gone and absorbed, we're going to add a little bit more in. This is a process. It's going to take you 10 to 12 minutes to sort of cook this down and get this risotto right. It was always fun when someone ordered this at the restaurant when you were working the line because you knew that you sort of had to babysit it for a while and you wouldn't have to do anything else. And I liked making risotto in the restaurant. It was fun. Okay, so just keep doing this process. Okay, this stock's starting to get absorbed. Okay, we're going to add a little bit more. And that's it. Just keep doing this until you work that risotto right down. I started off with 4 cups of chicken stock. I don't think we'll need them all. So just keep doing this. Okay, work your risotto right down. Just keep working it around, let it sit for a bit. But remember, you've got to work it a little bit. You have to rub that rice up against each other every once in a while to create that starch, release that starch, and make that creamy risotto. So keep doing this process until your rice is cooked and creamy and ready to go. Okay, so our risotto is pretty much where it needs to be. We put about 3 cups of water in, so a good ratio is sort of 1 cup of dried rice or arborio rice, 3 cups of liquid, 3 cups of stock is only what it is. So we're getting nice and creamy here, we're looking good. But I'm going to add a pretty good wad of butter here, about 1.5 tablespoons of butter. I'm going to put that in. Now that it's pretty much cooked through, I'd say it's 3/4 of the way done. Okay, I'm going to add in some chopped up sage leaves and a few spicy red chilies because I like it to have a little kick. Okay, so I'm going to add those in now. My heat's off now. I just turned my heat right off. So I'm going to let that butter get in there. I have about 1.5 pieces of bacon here I'm going to throw in. Apparently it was Ambrose's bacon, but we have more for him. Okay, so I'm going to let that sort of all cook down, all come together. Oh, so like just flavors that love each other, right? Like butternut squash, sage, bacon, some red chilies. Okay, now I'm going to add in about, I don't know, 1/4 cup of Parmesan cheese. Put that Parmesan cheese in there to make it nice and creamy and gooey and just lovely looking risotto. Does this look good? You're just crushing cheese. This looks fantastic. Okay, so here is our risotto. You can see it's nice and creamy. Beautiful. Looks good. Oh, I love it. Does this look good, buddy? Does it look good? I think so. Okay, let's get ready to plate this up. Simple. It took me about 10 minutes to get it to this point. 3 cups of stock, some bacon. Oh, all right, let's do it. What are you doing?
Hot dog.
Okay, so we're back from the stove here. We have a plate here. Let's plate up some of our risotto. Okay, so this is cooked al dente, so to the tooth. So there's a little bit of chew to it, a little bit of bite to it, but oh, it's lovely. Okay, a beautiful looking dish, and it's gonna spread, right? So as I put it down here, if I shake it around, it's gonna spread out lovely, and just look beautiful. So there's our risotto. Okay, on our plate, looking good. So we're just gonna put a few other things on it here. I'm going to put a little bit of pepper on it, okay, but not a lot. A touch of salt. Ambrose is going to come up and help. Okay, we're going to put, are those pumpkin seeds? Here, do you want to sprinkle those pumpkin seeds on it for Daddy? Yeah. Here, so Ambrose is going to sprinkle some pumpkin seeds on it. Okay, you want to sprinkle some pumpkin seeds on that? Yeah, good job. Okay, Daddy's going to put a little bit more parm on it. Perfect, that looks fantastic. Okay. I got some bacon here. We're going to fire a couple bacon strips right in there to make it look good. You want a piece of bacon? And we have some fried sage leaves, okay? So I crisped up some sage leaves in that bacon fat. They're nice and crispy and beautiful, okay? I'm going to add a little crunch to it. It's going to be fantastic, okay? So that's pretty much our risotto dish. Oh, you're right. A little bit of olive oil on top is not going to hurt that at all, is it, buddy? Oh, what a gorgeous looking dish that is. All right. Are you ready to eat some risotto? Nice and simple. Just quick, simple, something fast today. 10, 12 minutes of your time. And you have an amazing, rich, beautiful dish. You don't need a lot of this because it's so rich with the butter and the cheese. But it's fantastic. We're going to eat it right now after we throw pumpkin seeds all over the place. Did you take my bacon?
Yeah.
Yeah? Are you ready to eat this risotto? Do you want to try it? Want to try some risotto?
Yeah.
Oh, so good. Rich, creamy. It's got the different textures of butternut squash in it. Some pieces are bigger, some pieces were smaller. Oh, it's fantastic. The crunch from obviously some bacon, some pumpkin seeds, the fried sage. The spice from the red chilies was clearly my favorite. This is fantastic. Mommy is really going to enjoy this later.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why we do it. To make people happy. Okay, where's my bacon at? Can I have a bite? Can I have a bite? I didn't even get any. Okay, can you say bye-bye?
Bye-bye.
All right, see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. I'm going to eat this all day.
Bye-bye.
That was really good.